Bullish share boundlessness. Axie's cost forecasts range somewhere in the range of $43.57 and $82.30 by 2030. Market experts accept Axie could reach $33.89 by 2025. Bearish share vastness. Market cost expectation for 2023 is $7.75. Share vastness. Axie's presentation. Share vastness is a computerized pet local area that joins the best of blockchain innovation with conventional gaming. The outcome is a tomfoolery and habit-forming game that permits clients to procure certifiable prizes. The idea of virtual pets isn't new. Nonetheless, what makes share limitlessness extraordinary is its utilization of blockchain innovation. This permits players to claim their in-game resources as collectible tokens called Axies. These Axies can be exchanged, reared, or utilized fighting against different players. What is share vastness? Axie. Share endlessness is a computerized pet game that permits clients to raise, train, and battle their Axies, animal-like pets that can be gathered from parts. The game highlights a broad things shop where players can utilize the in-game cash, Axies, to buy new parts for their Axies, as well as beauty care products and things to assist with ongoing interaction. There is likewise a milestones mode where players can set their Axies in opposition to one another, thus space battle. The game was sent off in mid-2018 by Neurotransmitter Games and has since seen a consistent expansion in prominence. In November 2018, the game presented a significant update called Beginning, which added another world guide, journey framework, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. From that point forward, the game has kept on including new happy and highlights a normal premise. In the event that you're searching for a tomfoolery and compelling pet recreation game with a lot of profundity and replay esteem, make certain to look at share boundlessness. Share endlessness. Axie's central examination. The group behind share boundlessness is exceptionally capable and has a demonstrated history in the gaming business. The game has been live for north of 2 years and has a huge local area of dynamic clients. Share boundlessness is one of the most well-known games on the Ethereum blockchain and is reliably one of the top dApps by everyday dynamic clients (DAO). The game areas of strength 4 has, with a very much planned economy and numerous ways for clients to procure income. There are in excess of 500 particular body parts accessible for these Axies, including amphibian, creature, bird, bug, plant, and reptile parts. Axies can have any blend of body parts, making them entirely alterable and regularly phenomenal and exceptional. Parts from each sort class have 4 separate unique case scales: normal, uncommon, very intriguing, and incredible. Each share just variety is sum of multiple times to deal with the quantity of Axies, dissimilar to a few other blockchain-based battling and rearing games. Proprietors of Axie tokens can before long stake their tokens to get predictable payouts. Holders of Axies will likewise have to cast a ballot and play to accept their prizes, as opposed to specific other stakeable resources. Share vastness shards. Share vastness shards, the biological system's own administration token, are another part, Axies. These are utilized to partake in critical administration choices and will give holders a say in how cash from the share people group depository is used. Non-fungible token, NFT. Each share is a non-fungible token, NFT, with extraordinary characteristics and capacities that can be utilized in 3v3 battle. The triumphant site acquires insight, exp focuses, which are then applied to stepping up in share's details or advancing its substantial parts. These Axies can be crossed to make new, unique posterity that can be used or traded on the share market. Share limitlessness is as of now worth $9.68 United States dollars. Axies has moved 0.30% as of now with an exchanging volume of $57,466,732. Share boundlessness is presently position 50 among all cryptographic forms of money, with a market capitalization of $1,103,561,123 United States dollars. Share boundlessness. Axies value forecast 2023. Share endlessness, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astonishing digital forms of money to rise this year. Axies. The Axies cost conjecture for 2023 expects a huge expansion in the year's final part, potentially coming to $14.52. Likewise with other digital currencies, the ascent will be steady. However, no extensive drops are normal. Averaging $13.56 in cost is very aggressive, yet it is doable soon. given expected coordinated efforts and headways. Axie is supposed to have a base worth of $11.62. Axie boundlessness, Axie, value expectation 2024 out of 2024. Axie endlessness Axie cost forecast has a lot of space for development because of the expected declarations of various new organizations and drives. We guess that the cost of Axie will before long outperform $24.21. Nonetheless, we ought to hold on to check whether the Axie general strength file emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, Axie will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $19.37 and a typical exchanging cost of $21.30. Axie vastness, Axie, value forecast 2025 on the off chance that the vertical pattern go on until 2025. It could reach $33.89, and Axie might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a downfall, the objective may not be met. Axie is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $30.98 and a low of $29.05 in 2025. Axie vastness, Axie, value expectation 2026. Assuming that Axie endlessness effectively supports market feeling among cryptographic money aficionados, the Axie coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, Axie will be green in 2026. The Axie is supposed to reach and outperform its unsurpassed high in 2026. In 2026, the virtual cash will be valued at $43.57 with a base cost of $38.73 and a typical cost of $40.67. Axie limitlessness, Axie, value expectation 2027. After some broad determining and specialized examination, we gauge the Axie cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $50.35 by 2027, with a base cost of $48.41 anticipated before the year's end. Besides, Axie has a most extreme value worth of $53.25. Axie endlessness, Axie, value expectation 2028. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2028, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $60.03. On the off chance that Axie figures out how to break the safe level in 2028, we could see a greatest cost of $62.94, neglecting to accumulate the help Axie needs by 2028. Could bring about a low of $58.10. Axie boundlessness, Axie, value expectation 2029. While Axie is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to rush connection, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed. So the base exchange cost has been put at $67.78 and a yearly cost close above $72.62 in 2029. Axie vastness, Axie, value expectation 2030. By 2030, Axie vastness will at last outperform its past AF values and record new cost levels. The base